What's going on, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite new cars and tracks and a few other things from the world of sim racing in 2020, as well as delivering a special message for you at the end of the video. And as always, these are just my opinions, so please don't take them too seriously. And if you have something that should be on this list, please drop it in the comments below. Let's talk about the best new cars. So a runner-up for my sim racing car of the year is this 2007 Subaru. This is a tuned version. This one is by Aphid God, and he's brought his tuned 2007 Subaru to Assetto Corsa, and he absolutely nailed it. The suspension is awesome. You're gonna have a blast. If you haven't tried it yet, it is free via Race Department, and honestly, one of the best road cars I've ever driven in AC. It's a must-have. So much fun. Take a look. Another runner-up is something a lot of you probably saw coming. It wouldn't be a year-end countdown without an entry from Race Sim Studio. They continue to make just incredible mods year after year, and this RSS V12 certainly belongs on the best of list. It's just a fantastic car all around. If you're into 90s F1 at all, this is a must-have for Assetto Corsa. This one is not free, it's a paid mod, doesn't matter. If you have the money, go out and get it. You will not be disappointed. And my sim racing car of the year for 2020 is the Ferrari 488 GTE. I cannot get enough of this car. I think it's fantastic. In a sim where just about every car drives well, this one stands out even in that crowd. It's just fantastic. Other than the sound, I think everything about this car is just off the charts good. And like I said, I just cannot get enough of it. Fits in well with the GTE class. And at the time of this recording, we're also going to get the C8R pretty soon. So we should be fully rounded out with the GTEs, and that's going to be incredible. But for now, this Ferrari 488 GTE is just an absolute standout and is my sim racing car of the year for 2020. Moving on now to what I feel are the best tracks of 2020, and we'll start out with a runner-up that I think is awesome in every facet. This one is by Lil Ski. This is Road America, possibly the best racing circuit in North America, and it's free for Assetto Corsa via Race Department. Awesome track. There's really no flaws here. Take a look. And next up, Hockenheim for Automobilista 2. This was the first DLC, and if you're a fan of Hockenheim at all, this is the version to get in sim racing in my opinion. We have no fewer than 8 versions, including the historical layouts. It's really fantastic. All the trackside detail is incredible. Paid DLC, but as I say, if you're a fan of the track, you will not be disappointed, so enjoy Hockenheim. And finally, what I feel is the best new track of 2020 in sim racing. This is Portland for R Factor 2. Really awesome. I was looking back, I don't even think I covered this on my channel, but it's become sort of my go-to when I play R-Factor 2 in the same way that Canadian Tire Motorsports Park has in Assetto Corsa, in that it's a perfect test bed for just about any car you could name. It's fun to race at, highly challenging, and not a course that you know very well through sim racing. It's not like Spa or Nürburgring that we have in every sim, but Studio 397 absolutely crushed this version. It is free. All you have to do is subscribe on the workshop, and continues to be updated. It's really fantastic. Have a look. Moving on now to what I feel are the best car packs of 2020, and this runner-up is not actually all new. This is the AC Legends GT Classic version 3.0 by Baza and his team. You may have seen my video on this. Really a lot of great cars here. Balance of performance is perfect. A lot of variety in cars here, so if you're a fan of classic race cars, it's hard to do much better than this. Highly recommended. It's all free for Assetto Corsa. Have a look and a listen. Next up are the GT3 cars in Automobilista 2. Even though there was only 3 cars included with this when it was first released, it was still a major step forward for AMS2, which has struggled to find its mainstream appeal. Automobilista has a reputation of being a very niche racing sim, specifically for South American cars and tracks, but this was a big statement by Reza, saying they wanted to play with the big boys, and they brought us official GT3 cars, and they really delivered. I think they drive fantastic, and it's helped AMS2 find a bit of mainstream appeal and a bit more popularity, so that's great, and I have a great time with these cars, so that's my other runner-up. And finally, a lot of you probably knew this was coming, my winner of the best car pack for 2020. This is the GT4 pack for Assetto Corsa Competizione. It breathed new life into a sim that was running the risk of getting stagnant by only having one car class. Awesome in every regard. You can't say enough good things about these cars, and they're so good, in fact, that many people, including myself, have formed leagues around them. Yes, that is a shameless plug for my league. Enjoy these GT4s. So just one runner-up here for most improved sim, and this one I'm going to give to R-Factor 2. R-Factor 2, I gotta be honest, I didn't think it would get much better. I thought Studio 397 would look toward R-Factor 3 sometime in the future, but they're still working on R-Factor 2 and making improvements, and it really does seem better. It looks much better than it ever has, and they added some pretty significant new content, including Spa and some updates to Nürburgring and a number of others, including the Portland Raceway that I was talking about earlier. So this one just keeps getting better, and I think 2020 was a great year for R-Factor 2. So my most improved racing sim of 2020 goes to ACC. Assetto Corsa Competizione has established itself not only as the de facto GT3 sim, but just a well-loved sim overall. Over 90% of people like it, according to Steam, and that is a very, very rare number in the world of sim racing. It's rare that you get that level of love for any racing sim, but ACC has done it, and you got to remember that that wasn't always the case. In mid-2019, very few people were playing this title, and it was having a tough time finding its groove, but in 2020 it sure did, and again, almost universal love from the sim racing community, which is awesome, so good for Kunos. The addition of the GT4 cars was huge, as well as establishing itself in the online community a little bit more, so good for Kunos. It's been a big year for them, and hopefully that will continue through 2021. So to close things out here, guys, I've got two things I want to say to you. And the first thing, and I'll make it quick because I know you guys hate corny thank yous, but thank you so much for everything this year. What a year it's been for Sim Racing 604. And I really just got to thank all the organizations and the individuals that I worked with this year. And the subscribers, the viewers, the likers, the dislikers, everything that went into making this channel. It's been an awesome year, and I'm looking forward to 2021. The second thing I want to say, and I really mean this from the bottom of my heart, is congratulations. Really just congratulations. It's been a tough year. Most of you probably have faced some sort of economic hardship, maybe worse. Maybe your health or the health of your loved ones has been threatened, or maybe their lives have been taken, and it's just been so tough. 2020 has been an extremely tough year for all of us. To varying degrees, but congratulations. If you've made it here, you've made it to the end of this really tough, odd year. And if you're watching my dumb videos, that must mean that you did all right for yourself. So congratulations. And all I want to say is 2021 is going to be just so much of a better year no matter what. So congratulations to you for making it through this. And what you've been through this year will only make you stronger. So that's all I want to say. So that's it, guys. That's my year in review for sim racing in 2020. Please drop a comment below with any cars, tracks, car packs, or anything else you want to say about the year 2020. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.